Hello. If you're watching in the future, welcome immediately. I just went live, so there's nobody here, but that's okay. This will give me an opportunity to get into the video so that I can see any viewers. I checked the YouTube my subscriptions. I don't think anybody's live. Anybody else is live. If anybody else is live, I'm sorry. Just My says sup. Hello, hello. I haven't gotten the I have not gotten the refreshments ready yet. But there will be refreshments. There will be consumables. Um, once we get going. Once we get a few people um, up in here. Pardon the hair. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. Michael Schenkel, what's up? Hello, Michael. I've got the phone. I'm going to set the phone up here so I can keep track of the chat. We're outside. We're on the back porch. I've got a couple of dogs running around. So, oh, I've got a notification that my brother started a live video on Instagram, the Badland Sons. South Jersey Piper says, "Hey, Derek, what's up?" Hello. We're in the evening. It's evening time. We're at night. It's prime time. Get away from your CNBC and your Fox News and let's watch the mayor uh, do whatever this is I'm doing. Let's see. Andrew Sirigliano, what's up? What's up? Good to see you too. The one and only Typing Piper says hello. Portsmouth Piper says good evening. And the questionably named North Country Off Grid says look out behind me. It's my dogs. So the illumination out here, it looks like it's like super dark, but you know, I can see lights around me. I can see into the yard. It's fine. It's fine. Trevor Leslie says good evening. Hello, Trevor. And Sea Smoke Pipes. Sea Smoke Pipes says hello to me and to everyone. South Jersey Piper says, I'd rather listen to you. Yeah, I appreciate it. And Duke City Piper says, yo! Well, I appreciate everyone who's been joining me in my recent morning live streams. Figured I'd branch out into the evening. I know there's been a lot of people doing a bunch of live stuff at night, but I didn't see anybody on, so figured I'd pop in. So OBX Piper says hello, and David Dixon says good evening, everyone. So we're gonna stay in tonight. We're gonna avoid the large crowds. We're gonna sneeze into the crook of our elbow, and we're gonna not cough on people, and we're gonna wash our hands religiously. Yeah, let's get to smoking. Yes, yes, yes. I am going to smoke. I'm going to light up a pipe. I'm going to pour drinks. Don't rush me. All right, don't rush me. We got people coming, and I've gotta set the scene. I've got to talk. I probably shouldn't talk as much. Let's see. Yeah, Michael's like get to smoking. Trevor's like light up a pipe. Geo Pipe 69. Howdy from New York. Hello. Rob Charette says hey Derek. Hello Rob. Christopher Lake. Just here quietly lurking. And Tobacco Piper says, what tobacco would you trade for toilet paper? Well, right now, I would trade some 7Cs from McBaron, but I have toilet paper in stock. When we run out and the stores are down, I guess I'll trade all of the Stonehaven and all of the McClellan for just a fancy roll of double ply cottonelle. Let's see. Jeremy Cowell says howdy from Twister Ravaged, Tennessee. Hey, yeah, I know that east and north side of Nashville got hit with the tornadoes. My brothers live there. They are safe, but they were helping with the cleanup effort. I got my brother Brandon and his wife on the way here to visit with family tomorrow, or he's on the way now. Figured I'd break out the one of the OG pipe carving collabs, the Hector Weeb radiator pipe with the Chris Morgan Bones pipe bowl for the radiator. And what better way to start the evening out with a little Lane 1Q. Typing Piper says that Amazon is out of toilet paper, for your information. Wow, and Amazon has everything. Let's see. Jordan Taylor says good evening. And Rob says the pipe looks awesome. Let's see it stoke. Yeah, I'm going to smoke it. We're going to get it smoking. We got 26 people in the house. I hate saying that. We got 26 people in the house. We're not even in the house. We're on the back porch. So, thumbs up for that. Michael Schenkel says, I guess you have the night off. Yep. I just worked 5 in a row. 5 nice nights in a row. So I do have 5 off, which I'm taking off to visit with family. So pretty happy about that. All right. I think that'll work. Alan Carlson says hello from Rockford, Illinois. Hope to see you at the Chicago Pipe Show. Not going. Because they took their sweet time deciding where to have it. The Chicago Pipe Club fiddle farting around with Pheasant Run. Nobody could make a decision as where it was going to be, and I get it. Probably not their fault, but I'll go when it's well established. North Country off grid, Incog. Let's see now. Dear Mayor, my cow is going to have a calf. What do we name it? I love little cow puppies. And my buddy Harlow just lost one that he named Bartholomew. So I say in his honor, call him Bartholomew. Let's see, Loadmaster TIP. What's up, Derek and everyone? Oh, it's Texas Island Piper. Okay. Just checking in from the DFW area. Well, very nice. I'm doing well. Rob says, how about Columbus, the quicker trip from Detroit? And David Dixon's in DFW. I'm going to go to the Nashville-based Muletown Pipe Show in September. Chris Garcia says good evening. Hello, Chris. That was the charring light, the false light. So yes, I'm going to relight. Nice, cool smoke. And Colvin Stevens is also from DFW. Very nice. How am I doing today? Asked Cole. I'm doing good. I did work last night, so I slept a little bit. Took my wife to a dental appointment. Wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. So, good news all around. I hit up a few of the liquor stores in Midland, Texas, looking for some stuff. Found a couple of things that I was maybe looking in the market for. Nothing too crazy. But I also, I picked up a couple of bottles today of Old Granddad 114. So I think that's the one that I'm gonna get. Like, I might load the bunker up with that. If there's ever a whiskey apocalypse. Mm. Trevor says never be ashamed to relight. Nope, I'm not. Mm. You just gotta. Sometimes I don't pack as well as I think I should, so I gotta adjust the packing. Michael said it's hard to catch any live chats with his schedule. I understand. I'm the same way. YTPC puts up a bunch of live chats every week, and I miss most of them. I'm usually working, or on evenings since I work I work every other night, so I'm not home. Usually I'll spend the evenings with my family, but it's spring break, and we're gonna have a lot of time together this week. So, you know, nothing wrong with uh, nothing wrong with stepping away for a little bit, having a little smoke on the back porch, pouring a little drink. Mm. 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 So this is the Morgan Bones radiator bowl on the Hector Weave radiator pipe. With lane 1Q. Got my little jar of that. Daniel Leslie says, "Hey Derek, new to your live." Yep, thank you. Welcome. I've been doing them in the mornings, like when I get off work or when I'm starting to wind down. But I got a goodly amount of sleep today, so it's very nice. Very nice. So, let's see. Daniel asks for any advice for more cool smoke. I find when I smoke aromatic, they bite. And Chris asks if I'm sipping on anything. Not yet, Chris, but I will be. Um, Daniel, you should probably dry out your tobacco more. Get it nice and crispy. And if you want, put it in something like this, something with a filter or something with, an extra chamber, a reverse calabash or something. This has like this cooling chamber here, and so that cools down the smoke, which makes it a little bit easier to enjoy. I was in Midland today. Went into Bill's Bottle Shop on Midland Drive. And I went in and I saw a display of Weller bourbon. Weller Special Reserve, Weller Antique 107, and Weller 12 year. And I was excited. I really love Weller 107. It's one of my favorites. I have like a 1 liter bottle or a handle saved back. Oh, there's Steph and Skip. Hello, hello. Just got off work. Very nice. So I went into this. So I was like, ooh, we've got it. I walk up and the 107 is priced at $150 for a fifth. A fifth. And the Weller 12 was $300. So yeah, they had stacks of them. And I told the lady working there, she didn't own the store. I was like, hey, you know, she's like, you know that this is way too expensive for this stuff, right? And she goes, I know, it's been there since Christmas. And it's going to stay there. But that's the price. So, anyway, got this, trying to cut into this plastic thing. Let's see. Duke City Piper, was it you that had the cactus problem? It was. Cactuses, I've hit them with some poison, and most of it has died. Let's see. Daniel says, Derek, what's your favorite pipe shape and pipe brand? Ooh, golly. Well, I like the classic shape of a billiard, and like for overall shape. For the brand, we'll go with Nerup, like a factory pipe. Like we could talk about like Dagner and OMS, or Chris Morgan. Those are like dudes who are, they're kind of sourcing from like an Italian factory, and that's great because I have lots of those pipes. I mean, that's what this is. But like if you want like a regular, like a good, just like a regular manufactured pipe, it's got a good, I'd say Nerup. Let's see, Jelly Duck says, what's up? Doing all right. Let's see, South Jersey Pipers. Too rich for me? Yeah, I mean, it's too rich for anyone. That's like secondary market prices for bottle collectors. I buy whiskey to drink it. I don't buy it to display it. I mean, I do, but I do display it, but it's not there just to sit there and look pretty. I drink what I buy. I don't just, maybe I'll give away a few drinks or trade bottles, but I've never really even done that. I would, but I don't sell them. And so I'm not, there's too much good stuff out there to overpay for some rare stuff. Let's see. What about Costello pipes? I hear they're good. I hear it's a good brand. I don't have any. Let's see. Old Granddad 114. This is made by Beam Suntory. Beam is a Jim Beam product. Old Granddad is a brand that they bought, and I gotta say, for 24 bucks, 114 proof whiskey with the Jim Beam flavor profile, that's hard to beat. That is hard to beat. It is really good. Let's see. Chris asks, why would you not drink it? It does no good sitting there on the shelf. I know, but it's like some people use them to collect. They want the value to go up. It's the secondary market of whiskey is big. Let's see. Andrew says, what's your thoughts on Blanton's? I don't think I've even had blends, and I know that's one of those that has become a unicorn. Uh, Bourbon from the Buffalo Trace Company. I would only pay retail for it if I saw it, but I wouldn't buy it now. I mean, I wouldn't buy it at inflated prices. I hear it's good, but not phenomenal. Let's see. Mark Stengel says hello to everyone. There's Eddie Gray. Smacks the bar Imperial Whiskey. Duke City Piper says Woodward Reserve and Jack Daniels good enough for me. Oh yeah, got a little. I also have out here a little more of that Jack Daniels single barrel proof. Might have a little bit of that. Let's see. Michael says, "Hope you're doing well, brother." Yes, sir. Good to see you, Michael. Trevor's greeting Eddie. There's Pat Lester. Simon from London. Texas Island Piper says, "Do you try to pair drinks while smoking, or just wet your throat?" I just drink and smoke whatever I want. I would be lying if I said that my palate was subtle enough to detect any nuances and differences. I can't. That's why I'm not gonna overpay for whiskey when this nice $25 bottle uh, hits most of those notes for me. Oh, let's see. Chris Garcia, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. I had a drink Old Weller Gold Antique. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah, Weller Antique is a very very good. It's 107 proof. It's very nice. Pipe Nook says, "Is that a curtain or some fancy software?" No, I'm outside. That's the awning of the porch, I guess. I don't know. Boca de Boynton. Hello, all. David Broadway. Hey, brother, have you tried the Proper 12 Irish whiskey from Conor McGregor? I have. It was actually one of the first Irish whiskeys I ever had. It was a very nice little, very nice little whiskey. Easy to drink. Nice fruity notes. Just disappeared a little too quick. So, Proper 12 is good stuff. Let's see. Mark says Ralphie does single malt reviews. Oh yeah, I've watched Ralphie a good bit. From the Bothy in Scotland. Yep, it's good stuff. Mm. Mm. Ooh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. That'll warm you up. Oh, that's good. Nice linger. Little burn. Good sweetness. They say that Jim Beam and Old Granddad has a peanut brittle profile. I can see that. Oh yeah. Chris Garcia says natural backdrop. Yep. Wetting my whistle after a medium day. Rob, where do you buy most of your tobacco at? Anyone can answer. Eddie says pipes and cigars. The Pipe Nook. The Pipe Nook's a good place to go. Mars cigars. I've gotten from them. I do. I used to order a lot from Smoking Pipes, Four Noggins, Mars. I've and pipes and cigars. I've spread it out a good bit. Boswell's, um, local brick and mortars. Anytime I'm traveling, hit the road, I try to hit up some different places. Done a lot of pipe meetups and pipe shows. Got them from there. But I think the most like if there was one single place that I've gotten like the most from, it's probably smokingpipes.com. Woo! All right, Mark. Let's see. Daniel Leslie, Derek, what are your thoughts on cigars versus pipes? Oh, I did a very well received video on that a couple years ago. I like, I prefer pipes over cigars for several reasons, but um, Daisy, shut up. Jeez, I guess there's a cat running around. She's freaking out. What are my thoughts on cigars versus pipes? I like pipes. I prefer pipes. Economically, flavor wise, all that. I had several reasons, but I still like pie. I still like cigars, but I just like pipes better. Let's see, Trevor, Derek, are you a metalhead like Piper, like Eddie? Yeah, I do like metal music. I like a lot of different music. I like a lot of different genre of music: funk, jazz, classic rock, heavy metal. I'm a big fan of many different kinds. Let's see. Looks like it's just in the background. Let's see. Rumor is that Tom Hanks just tested positive for the coronavirus in Australia. Saw it on Facebook. Wow, I had no idea. Let's see. Old Hollywood Briar says, "What's up? Hello, hello." Oh, my wife can even tell when I'm smoking a pipe blend with a decent bit of cigar leaf in it, says Eddie Gray. Yeah, I mean it there is a pungency. There's definitely a pungency to cigars that some pipe tobaccos can have, but cigars have that deep, penetrating stink, which, most dudes, most cigar smokers find appealing, as I do too, but it's not always popular with our better halves. Let's see, Rob says, greetings from the Netherlands, at work, so no smoke for me. Oh, smoke anyway. What are they going to do? Mark says, cigar smoke is nasty for non-smokers. Yeah, that is the opinion. Let's see, Daniel says, Derek, what pipe tobacco blend do you miss the most since it went away? Well, I mean, I don't smoke so super often, so I really can't say that I miss anything. I'll probably miss, like, whenever I run out of some of those McClellan's Virginias, I'll probably miss that. But I was able to buy enough before it went away, so it's not too bad. Let's see. Pat Lester, have you tried the new plum pudding tobacco? Has a small stay from the barrel like Frog Morton Cellar did. Yes, I did a review of that, or a first impression. It's very good. The whiskey topping is not super like pronounced. It's a subtle hint, but it's plum pudding, which is that's kind of that's a proxy to Penzance. You can't get it, so very good tobacco for sure. Easily would, if you've never had Frog Morton Cellar, get the new bourbon barrel aged plum pudding, and you'll get a taste of what that was. Mark enjoys Virginia's. Midwest pipe smoker just reviewed a cologne that smells like a cigar. Tickety Boo says, evening from Scotland. Hi Derek, hope you're well. Yes, Tickety Boo, I am. All is well. You could say everything is tickety boo around here. What about the Frog Morton blends? Heard they were good, but never got to try any. Get you some Boswell Northwoods, and you'll be pretty much right there. Duke City says, Old Hollywood, did I see Brent Spiner in one of your videos? Data? From Star Trek The Next Generation? Old Hollywood Briar, you've been hanging around with Data? And the doctor from Independence Day, Dr. Oaken? Forget that. Pipe Nook says, time to hang with the family, maybe listen to metal like a true metalhead. Nice. Old Hollywood Briar confirms that he was hanging out. He has a video with Commander Data. Later, Eddie. Chris Garcia likes the pipe. Thank you. Hector Weeb with the pipe and the stem there. Chris Morgan with the bowl. Old Hollywood Briar works with celebrities. Very nice. Let's see. Steph and Skip gave up their month off. We have had too much happen. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Steph. Oh, you hung out with Picard too? I guess, are you working on the new Picard series? That's neat. Let's see. What are your thoughts on full bent pipes? Heard they smoke cooler. I'm newer to pipes. That's why the questions. I've never noticed. I've never really could notice bent versus straight. Just get whatever's comfortable for you. North Country North Country says, don't hang with Tom Hanks. He just got the coronavirus. Good night, Michael. Let's see. Old Hollywood Briar's leaving Hollywood next week. Boca de Boynton's. Steph and Skip. What could possibly happen in a month? Let's see. Swillifornia says, cheers, everyone. Mark says, my cat Penny is looking for the dog. TJ Piper is in the house. Excited for the live stream. Welcome, TJ. Well, I'll have to check out Old Hollywood Briar's videos. I haven't had the pleasure yet. A photographer, he did a thing for the Beatles at Capitol Records. Oh, cool. Steph and Skip, one teen doesn't have a door on his bedroom, the other is in trouble. So all we can say at this point. Oh, get it. I get it. Stuff going on, so you're going to take some time to yourselves and you got to devote it to other stuff. Sorry, Steph. Sorry, Skip. Let's see. Sandia Piper, set the YTPC at ease. Mr. Mayor. Yeah. I guess we can talk about COVID-19. Oh, there is no vaccine. Coronavirus, COVID-19, the disease process itself can be a lot worse than the flu, they say. Mainly hitting the elderly, the immunocompromised, and those with other underlying conditions and prior respiratory diseases. So, if you're young and healthy and you come in contact with it, you should be all right. So just wash your hands, sneeze into the crook of your arm, don't cough on anybody. Just take normal precautions. Let's see. The chat exploded. I need to catch up. Let's see. Old Hollywood Briar, they tried to give me an event today. I was like, is anyone on this list worth getting corona for? Nope. So he stayed home. I remember when the North Country off grid. Remember when he took his door off the frame. Parents were not happy. YTPC is the best form of social distancing. Yeah, we're hanging out. Steph and Skip, it's all good. Boys will be boys, teens will be teens, but they're still Eileen's dream. Very good. NBA suspended games, says Mark. Wow. Daniel is asking, he's like, guys, this is a pipe tobacco channel. I'm trying to ask pipe questions. What is the number one thing you recommend for new pipe smokers when choosing a mid-grade pipe and tobacco? Um, Sample your tobaccos. Just get samples and find a pipe that you think looks nice and is made by a quality manufacturer, and you shouldn't go wrong. Let's see. Have you heard that Congress passed a law that will restrict online tobacco sales? Nope. Pat, I didn't know that. I can't follow the laws anymore. It's ridiculous. Virus is airborne through breathing. Oh, I guess, well, I don't know. I thought it was like close contact and bodily fluids. Who paid me to say that? The Chinese tell you to say that? Who paid you? No. Fragrant offering pipe, where I saw someone say we should be safe and fart into the crook of our arm too. As a medical professional, would you recommend that? You know what? You can do that if you can manage it. Because if you can stretch that well, you're pretty healthy. And you'll probably stay healthy like that. Yeah. Old Hollywood Briar says if you can fart into the crook of your arm, you could have a career in TV. E3's been canceled. Yeah, Mark says buy a pipe that appeals to you. Let's see. Steph and Skip says that we have tobacco sprouts. If anyone near us wants some, come get some. North of Houston, guys. Free tobacco plants. Rob Charette, I'm fairly new to get a corn cob. Got rid of the filter, put a tube in there from the pipe nook, and have at it. Yeah, it's good advice. Let's see. Do you think COVID-19 was a government-made bioweapon? I heard that the Chinese were researching it, possibly to weaponize it, but it just got out. So the coronavirus that's going around is just regular. It's a disease, but it's not like weaponized. I think they were. It just got out, of the research facility or something. That's just what I heard, but who knows? Maybe I'm just spreading vicious gossip. Let's see, Coachella, South by Southwest, got canceled. Stefan Skip says nature's way of population control. Yeah, I mean we're immune to everything else. We've got antibiotics for all the bacteria. We got antifungals for the fungus. We got a lot of good antivirals for the viruses. So sometimes they got to kick some in. They got to kick a few ones in there. Let's see. TJ watching that tonight stressed me out. Gave me flashbacks of being called on to read Shakespeare in middle school. Okay. There are doctors who've been predicting this type of virus. It's likened to SARS and MERS. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's similar to the Middle East respiratory thing and all that. Let's see. China threatened to hold antibiotics. Let's see. Steph and Skip, several of my family in Florida and friends near Seattle are running out of money. Schools and businesses are closed. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I knew that some places are shutting down. This is when we got to help each other out. Uh, Steph and Skip. Don't think we're getting the whole story via news. Well, probably not. You never do. Even with simple, like local stories that you were there for, and you see the report on the news, it's usually 100% different than what actually happened. So with something like this, nobody, no one single person has the whole story, has the answers. So we just gotta sit tight. Don't panic. Be kind to each other. Let's see. Old Hollywood Briar, John Cotton's double pressed Latakia is amazing. I think I have some of that I need to crack open and review. Daniel Leslie says, "Who's your favorite Hollywood actor and movie?" Oh man, that's just too much. I couldn't even, you know, who's your favorite actor? What's your favorite movie? Like I don't even know. I mean, there's so many different genres. I like a good 80s comedy. A lot of stuff that John Candy did was great. Mm-hmm. Blues Brothers. What a funny movie. Music, action, jokes, violence, running Nazis off the road. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. Not even Mayor has all the answers, says Fragrant Offering Piper. Yeah. I did not see The President tonight. Zendia Piper's favorite actor is William Shatner. Favorite movie, Star Trek 2. Chris Garcia says Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yes. Wonderful holiday film. Great Thanksgiving movie. Very good. Very nice. Lane 1Q. All this talking. Andrew Lopez. Oh man, sorry I'm late. No excuses, Andrew. You're fired. Let's see. Hmm. This was making not all of my chat visible for some reason. Let's see. Old Hollywood Briar says Shatner's drunk almost 24 hours a day. Lol. I believe it. Daniel Leslie says favorite actors Dan Aykroyd and John Candy in The Great Outdoors. Love that movie. Love that movie. The Bald Headed Bear. Phenomenal. Shatner was good at Judgment at Nuremberg. Just don't think William Shatner is as good as Patrick Stewart. Yeah. John Candy's a legend. Absolutely. Even during an impeachment hearing, the mayor's just flaunting his love of aromatics. How bold. Oh, yeah. That's what you got to do. Anybody brand new pipe smoking, that Lane 1Q is probably a great starting point. Absolutely. I believe it. John Candy, Summer Rental. I hadn't seen that one. I've heard of it. Be Analog says hello. Shatner scared the crap out of me in Twilight Zone. I hadn't seen that one. Buttered rum, also good for a noob. Must be I don't know who makes that. Official Pandemic. Yep. My Corona. Yeah. Daniel says, what do you think of the old Conjure blends such as Velvet and Granger? They're all right. Not bad. Find ones you like and smoke away. Monster on the plane wing. Well, like a gremlin. There's a reason that 1Q is the most popular tobacco. It's pretty good from time to time. Yep. Burley is life. Agreed on summer rental. Let's see. Is that a radiator pipe? Yes. Chris Morgan radiator base with a... Oh, no, sorry. Hector Weave radiator base with a Chris Morgan Bones radiator pipe bowl. Let's see. Courtney Barnes says hello. Good evening. Steph and Skip are watching the president. I guess there's a press conference or something. Let's see. Big fan of Chatham Manor because of me. Well, thank you. It's good stuff. Buttered Rum is by Cornell and Deal. Okay. Heard Lane 1Q is Captain Black Royale. Is that true? I've heard it's similar, like Captain Black White, maybe. So, I don't know. Never tried a radiator. They're very good. Very cool smokes. Blame It on Rio. Another good movie. Hot Buttered Rum. Yeah. Do they still sell the radiator Chris Morgan bowl? I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. You'd have to probably check on Chris Morgan's website. So, best movie Caddyshack. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. 30 restriction travel from China and Europe. Oh, it was like a 30-day restriction travel from China and Europe. Oh, man. Uncle Buck and Only the Lonely were really good John Candy movies. I've seen Uncle Buck, but not Only the Lonely. 30 days. Starts Friday. Wow. I mean, I don't know. 3% fatality rate. Let's roll those dice, baby. Somebody cough on me. Let's get it over with. Yes, I miss Mr. Candy as well. There you go. There's that. Oh, I've got a dog here. What are you doing, Fancy? Cynthia Piper usually confuses John Candy with Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson. It's good. 30-day what, says Old Hollywood Briar. I guess there's a 30-day airline restriction, travel restriction between the U.S., China, and Europe. Someone coughs on you, can I have your cellar after you die? After I die, man, you have to fight some people for that, I'm sure. B Analog says, I'm a bourbon freak. What kind is that? It is a bourbon. B Analog. I will tell. I'll show you. A hidden gem. Underappreciated. Old Granddad 114. It's good stuff. Mark and Mrs. Lenny Bruce. Government is suspending co-payments for COVID-19 testing and treatment. What? That's weird. B Analog loves what? Woodford Reserve with LL7. Have you ever had Booker's? I have had Booker's before. Very high proof stuff. I even passed a bottle today. Probably should have gotten it. Skip and Steph love Four Roses. Sydney Tom Hanks to the mayor's house. Well, old Hollywood Briar, if anybody can do it, it's probably you. Get the coronavirus with Forrest Gump. Let's see. Skip loves Johnny Walker Blue. Ooh, fancy. Eagle Rare. I got 3 bottles of that in there. Andrew Lopez. So what's up? Any new tobaccos or pipes you got your eyes on? Nothing new. I'm just chill. Just hanging out with what I got. The Analog loves Booker's. Is aging tobacco pointless? I heard that plume is not sugar, but just mold. That is incorrect, Pat. Plume is sugar, and mold is mold. Aging tobacco with Virginias and Perique, they do age very well. Let's see. Steph and Skip are taking donations of Johnny Walker Blue for the duration of the COVID virus. Yeah. Be Analog. Very quick to point out that Johnny Walker is not bourbon. It is a blended scotch. Absolutely. The Booker's Country Ham release is awesome. Yeah, I saw a regular price Booker's, the beaten biscuits today for $80 or $90. And then I saw the Country Ham for $160. I passed. Let's see. No more run, Forrest. Pat, let's see. Mold stinks. Plume is delicious. No one knows. Borkum Riff bourbon whiskey. No, don't do that. Just had some PIF in beautiful Pearsall, Texas. Some what was it? PIF. What is PIF? I know it. These acronyms, they confuse me. Self-quarantining here, says pipes, etc. Johnny Walker Blue is way overpriced. Boo, says B Analog. Yeah, I've seen it for hundreds. Let's see, High West is pretty tasty. Yeah, I have a few High West bottles. McMeisty. Need to start getting into that. Oh, Peterson's Irish Flick. Got it. Love to pair bourbon with good tobaccos. Yeah, bourbon plus tobacco equals a great pairing. What individual bourbon, what individual tobacco, it don't matter. Let's see. Here's a hard question. Worst tobacco you've had? McBaron 7 Seas. I didn't care for 1792 Flake. Didn't care too much for, what was it? Peterson's. It was one of those Petersons. I don't know. Dublin Flake, or Dublin. Something like that. Old Dublin by Peterson, for some reason, went bad on me. I don't know. Let's see, do I like rye? I'm trying. I've got a few bottles of rye, and I'm gonna really pay attention when I'm smoking. When I'm sipping. I do like Wild Turkey. I know they got it. It's got a little bit of that. It's got a little bit of extra rye in it. Got that little spice. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna do it. I did pick up a bottle of Double Rye by High West when I was in San Antonio. Found it for sale for under $30 at Twin Liquors in San Antonio. So figured I'd give it a shot. Fancy, what are you doing? See, Velvet is... See, it's not politics or religion that's dividing us. It's Velvet! Let's see. Rye bread with seeds. Daniel, did you know that Dan Aykroyd has a vodka line called Crystal Head? It's amazing. Well, yes, I did. I did know he had a line of vodka, and I don't know if I would ever label any vodka amazing, because it's basically a neutral spirit. So if it's amazing, it means it's like it's nothing. It's not really, it's tasteless. So I don't know. I don't know. But I do like Tito's. Let's see. I'm just not a fan. Too much bite for me. Yeah, I gotta see if like a full on rye is too much. I gotta figure that out. I want to know if that spice is for me or if it's not. So we'll see. Any plans for St. Patrick's Day? Working. Let's see. The less vodka tastes like vodka, the better it is, says Old Hollywood Briar. Life's too short to smoke velvet, says Pipes, etc. B. Conrad. Amazing, amazing, cheap, and tasteless. Old Hollywood Briar likes bullet rye. Yeah. Dan Aykroyd also had a line of cocaine. Probably more than one. Probably more than one line. Let's see. Be analog. I may start doing a bourbon tasting online. We do it here at the house every couple of months. That's cool. I'm a fan of bourbon. I like it. Tito's, Topo Chico, and lime. Yep, that's a classic combo. Classic combo. Burley is life, and velvet is burley. Therefore, velvet is life. Go in, Fancy. The dogs were clamoring to get in, and I was ignoring them. Let's see. Try Chopin vodka. Smooth. All right. If you like wild turkey, try Russell's Reserve. I have. And I think there is somewhere there's like we do have like a Russell Reserves 10-year single barrel, like barrel proof. So I might have to jump on that. Chopin broccoli. Do I like beer? Of course, I like beer. Here in Holland, Dunhill tobaccos are back under Peterson. Peterson's nightcap is pretty good. Yes, we have them back here in the United States too. That was a big deal a couple months back. B Analog says, I second Russell's Reserve. I also like this Old Forester 1920. It's pretty good stuff too. Let's see. Second Russell Reserve Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It's good. Yeah, I just finished a bottle of that. Why is my chat on my phone not behaving? Come on, let's get back. Let's try this again. Let's see. We'll see. South Jersey Pipers gotta go. Good night. Heard of a Venturi pipe or the pipe? I have, but I can't remember what that was. What about Jim Beam bourbon? Yeah, I like Jim Beam, like old granddad. Let's see. Let me get caught back up here. Let's see. Wild Turkey Rare Beet is good. Yes, just finished a bottle. Shamrock beer will ease the fear of coronavirus. No more rhymes. Anybody want a peanut? Let's see. Gotta go, says South Jersey Piper. Good night. Good night to you, sir. What do I have here? I'm going to pour a little. Let's see. Oh, the Venturi pipe. Let's see. Jim Beam bourbon. Yes, I like it. Blacklands Distillery in Fort Worth. I have not heard of them. Let's see. Under 30. It's Elijah Craig small batch for me. Yep, we have that around here too. B analog. Budget bourbon. Larceny. I don't really care for that one. Henry McKenna Bottled and Bond. And JTS. I lost what JTS means. Yeah, mine keeps going off and coming back on. Yeah, the chats. Yeah, it's. What are your top 5 tobaccos of the decade? Oh, let's see. Oh, Colonel Taylor. Okay, okay. Colonel Taylor. Yep. Do I like sour beer? I've had one or two of those. I had like a sour cherry beer once. It's pretty good. Top 5 tobaccos of the decade. I don't know. It'd probably have to be like. Let's see. Well, Colonel Taylor Reserve is the best in the world. Peanut butter whiskey. Yeah, I've seen that. Screwball. You got that everywhere. Top 5 tobaccos. I would probably say like Magnum Opus. Savinelli's Doblone Doro. Sam Gowith's Cabby Mixture. One of the Ropes. And Chatham Manor or something like that. Something like that. Colonel Taylor Rye. I've seen that, and I was wondering about that. Let's see. Gotta make a video for that one, man. Yeah, yeah, it is an interesting list. I mean, you got everything on there pretty much. You got like I missed the like a straight Virginia. Dang it! I don't know. McClellan's Matured Virginia number 24 should make the list too. That's tough. Interesting list. Yeah, it's there. So let's see. Like McBaron, Old Dark Fired. Like which one? Which is like that? Probably the Savinelli de Blondoro has a little bit of the Dark Fired in it. But the ropes and the twists are so good. I'm surprised Cabby's Mixture made the list. Gotta have a vapor in there, and that's a good one, the best one. Super strong. The best McClellan. Yeah, McClellan, Matured Virginia number 24. It was a good one. Cabbies over Navy Rolls though. I don't even think I've had the Navy Rolls, but I've had it over a Scudo. Yas. Let's see, Tudor Castle. Haven't had Tudor Castle. Hope McClellan comes back one day. They're not. They're not. They're retired. Navy Rolls, Amaze Balls, English Luxury. Yeah, Peter Stokeby Luxury English is not bad. I think I've had that. I may have had that one. Ooh. Hmm. Mm. Thick and oily. I love it. Gotta give it some time. Gotta give it some time to go through. Jack Daniels single barrel proof, warming me up from my head to my heart. Wish Smoking Pipes can restock Bothy Flake from Sam Gowith. Tobacco is amazing. I agree. Very tasty one. Let's see. English Luxury is amazing. English with Burley, or as I call it, a Binglish. Wildcat Sam says, "Hello, Mayor. How's it going, Sam? Good to see you." Yeah, pipes, etc. Also, I'm a very big fan of the Bothy Flake. Ooh, yeah, Any good English blends you recommend? GLP's Quiet Nights, Hearth and Home, uh, Magnum Opus, Boswell's Northwoods. Easy recommendations. Very beautiful. Love is great, but bourbon never broke my heart. Amen! The Maltese Falcon. Yep. Oh, there's people walking in the neighborhood. Cool. Thanks for that. You're very welcome. You're quite welcome. I think all the Peter Stokebys are good. Yep. LJ Peretti's British Blend. Good recommendation. I hear LJ Peretti is probably underappreciated. So, how good is the British Blend? On a scale of 1 to 10, asks the not so new Hollywood Briar. Woo! Nice. Underappreciated, not by me. Yeah. I mean, but like by the people in general. Break out that Kentucky bourbon. I've been drinking. I've been drinking on it. Although that is a Tennessee whiskey. It's quite nice. Old Hollywood Briar. Did you ever go to Kramer's when it was still around? Let's see. Chris definitely needs to get some Northwoods. British Blend is a 10. Pipes and Bees. Good evening, mysterious floating head. Oh, yeah. Got the black t-shirt and the darkness in the background. Mysterious talking floating head. Old Hollywood Briar, Northwoods. Who's got it? I do. Sutliff Heavy English, says Sam. You never went to Kramer's. You was a tinderbox dude. Wildcat Sam is recommending English Hoopla from Daughters and Ryan. Ever try Reiner Blend 71? Nope, I have not. I haven't had that one. Definitely heard of it, but I've not had it. I've been drinking. I've been ignoring my pipe. Let's see. Do you like Drucker and Sons Trafalgar? Old Hollywood Briar says yes. Actually liked all the Drucker and Sons. Blair Gowrie is the best. I've had Blair Gowrie. I need to revisit it because I wasn't too impressed. Be Analog likes McCraney's here in North Carolina. Very famous shop. They had a blend that they put out that was very famous. I think it was made with McClellan's. Drucker blends don't grab you off the bat. You gotta get used to them. Then you crave them. Oldest pipe in shop in North Carolina is Pipes by George. You know, my phone is not updating the chat. I'm very upset. Hold on a second. Oh, there's a reason. I think it was. I need to get on the 5G connection. We'll get on that 5G connection. I bet you it'll work perfect this time. Let's see. Let me get out and back in. Okay. Sorry guys, I was on a bad Wi-Fi thing. Let's see. Oldest pipe shop in North Carolina is Pipes by George. Cool place, and you can burn one inside with the boys. Very nice. Steph and Skip, hear the crickets. Love that sound. We have freeway noises here. I do have freeway noises too sometimes. We do have our bypass over there. But we got that. Yeah, you can hear the crickets. Pipes etc. runs through Prince's blend like the codger goes through velvet. Scottish blend by McBaron. Arizona Jim says hello. How you doing, Jim? Let's see. Ever have some Bayou Nights? Man, that stuff hits me so hard. Smoked it for a year and still gives me the nick hit I need. I don't think I've had Bayou Nights. I've had some good Virginia Perique blends. Oh, Lester Skinner's like Drucker and Sons is a secret. Black background and black shirts giving you a floating head kind of special effect. Yeah. I do that on purpose. I mean, I think it's funny. Let's see. Sam says, I hear they found a cure for COVID-19. What is it? Let's see. Chuck Norris. Let's see. Being like, well, this boy is hitting it. Gotta get up early. Have a good night, everybody. Very nice. Have a good night, Mr. Be Analog. You go. You go and you be analog. You don't be digital. Unlike the rest of us. It's the big giant head from Third Rock from the Sun. That's one of those shows I did watch. The John Lithgow. Funny. Very funny guy. Big giant head. William Shatner was the big giant head. That's right. I remember that. It's all coming back to me now. It is in there. How many years should I age my Frogmorton cellar? None. Just get into it, Pat. Smoke it. You could die tomorrow. What are you saving it for? I mean, not that you're going to die tomorrow, Pat. I've never met you. But it's already aged enough. It's got a lot of Kia in it. And that lot of Kia is going to diminish in intensity. So, have at it now. Duke City Piper says, smoke the froggy now. It's good. It's good now. Absolutely. Mark says no cellars or basements in the West. Well, I live in West Texas, and cellars are not common, but I do have one. I do have like a cellar. Let's see. Robbie Britt says, I saw you drink out of a Sump coffee mug. You near St. Louis? No, I am from West Texas, but I am a coffee drinker. I've been to the Sump in in Nashville, but a buddy that lives in St. Louis that works at Blueprint now. He sent me the sump mug. Let's see. Utah has basements. Yep. Pat's gonna die of COVID-19. Oh, I need a tamp. Tamp and relight. Tamp and relight. Less talky, more smoky. Andrew says, dude, your espresso machine is no joke. I'm saving up just to get an espresso. Well, I did have to, that, you know, my espresso machine that I bought, that came towards, the end of like 10 years of really getting into specialty coffee. So I financed it, but I'm really into coffee. I'm really into my coffee. So, but if you enjoy the Nespresso, go for it. I will not. I will not be a naysayer. Let's see. Right on, says Robbie. Probably know him. Yeah, Peter Plank. He's a musician in St. Louis. He's been in coffee since 2003. Own a shop and roast myself. Cool, Robbie. What shop is it? Do I know it? Let's see. Steph and Skip, keep singing. We have Eileen's dream. Sam asks if I'm an Astros fan. I was born. I was actually born less than a mile from the Houston Astrodome, but I really, really like the Rangers. No jets from Europe starting Friday p.m. Yeah, I heard that. Pipes, etc. Time to walk the dogs before bedtime. Later on, don't forget to wash your hands. Absolutely. Wash your butts, wash your hands, in that order. Just be sure you take care of yourselves. Definitely have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. The NBA season has been canceled? Like it's just over? They're about to go into the playoffs. It's like it's over? Wow. That's crazy. So you hear they shut the Houston rodeo down? Yeah, I think I got a lot of family in Houston. I think I was reading something about that. Piping, California says happy evening. Hello, hello. Oh, it's on hold. Okay. A Utah player has the COVID-19 infection. Wow. And Tom Hanks, apparently. That's crazy. Did you get the matches 860 pipe ordered from Eddie Gray? No, I didn't. I did not do that. Pipey, California. Suspend Christmas, yeah. You don't get a Christmas. Thanks to this Chinese virus, which is really wrecking stuff. Let's see. Oh, Robbie says Red Banner Coffee Roasters in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, 2 hours south of St. Louis. From there, but lived, worked, and competed in coffee competitions in Seattle, Olympia for 3 years. Moved home to start the shop. Awesome. That's cool. Robbie, I've got a Clive Coffee Luca M58 made by Quick Mill that I just received, along with a Atom Eureka grinder that I've had for a few years. Upgraded from a La Spaziale. So I'm a little into coffee. Let's see. Texas BS, Lamau. I bet you're tired of hearing about the Corona time. Yeah, I mean it's whatever. It's affecting people's lives. My brother and his wife decided to drive from Nashville to here, just to avoid the airlines, which might be smart. Let's see. Good choice. Texas Rangers. I'm an Oakland A's, Colorado Rockies fan. Very cool, except for the Oakland A's. Forget them. Daniel Leslie, gas prices went down drastically here in Canada because of the virus, because Russia and Saudi Arabia are fighting over oil. Yeah, we got oil prices down here too. We're a oil center, an oil region. Mark's a Yankees fan. Jimmy Tabaki says, "Hey Derek, anything at your hospital?" Nah, no cases of coronavirus in my neck of the woods yet. Trevor's not a sports fan. Pipe in California was just shopping. Pallets of toilet paper available here, but not bottled water. I'll just use the tap. I got an RO system. I hope we have enough sense around here in Texas to kind of keep everything going. I think we will. I think we'll be fine. The flu kills more people. It's killed more people. But I do know the coronavirus can be like the disease course itself can be deadly. It can be deadly for some people it just hits them and wrecks them, but for the majority it doesn't. But the older you are, the more underlying conditions you have, and if you've had previous respiratory infections, you're highly susceptible to it, to a rougher corona experience. Claw machines have to inside. Let's see. Do you think this COVID virus is worse than SARS or equal? I don't know. I don't think so. I think if when we look at the mortality rate, the fatality rate, it'll probably be like 2%. I don't know. It shouldn't be as bad as other stuff. I think the media's making this virus a little over the top. Maybe a little bit. I think it's not helping. I think people are getting too worried. Take proper precautions and don't freak out. Business as usual, I say. $2.19 a gallon here in Kentucky. I think we're down to about $2 here in Texas. Jimmy Tabaki says, personally think China planted this on the rest of us around the world. Well, I mean, no, I heard it was in a research facility, and like they were researching it and it just got out, possibly trying to weaponize it, but whatever. I don't know. Who knows? It's rumors. Archie G says, Chetch. Prices are still high in California for the gas. Glenn Horowitz, I don't want to get into a long spiel, but I'm convinced that the hysteria is engineered to advance the oligarchs' control schemes. Well, those are big words, and I don't really know what an oligarch is. So, but you may be right, Glenn. I think a lot of the hysteria is being fueled for sure. Mark says, no chicken chow mein. Archie G says, check out the channel Peak Prosperity. He has been spot on for the past 2 months. Okay. Here in Canada, gas prices are by the liter. Let's see. Steph and Skip going to bed. Good night, Steph. Good night, Skip. $3.40 for gas in SoCal, says Andrew Lopez. Glenn's like, now back to my Bayou Morning Flake and my Big Nording Pipe. Nice. DJ's Den, lizard demons controlling the world. What are you doing?
Sorting this out.
Oh, is it grease?
Yeah, mid pork chops.
Okay. Did you put your laundry in the dryer?
I'm applying for a job right now. I'll do it right after.
Okay.
I'm trying to get more money.
Where are you applying to?
Walmart.
Oh, Walmart.
16 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's base.
Jeez. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Let's
see. It's my kid. Texas BS. Oligarchs sounds like something on Lord of the Rings. DJ's Den. Lizard demons controlling the world. Let's see. Glenn says, your advice not to freak out is quite correct. Demon rats. Big words. It's starting to get toilet paper here in Australia because we got nada. Looks like a great kid, says Duke City Battery. He's a good kid. I guess he just made some pork chops and he was dumping the grease out of the pan. But he needs to do his laundry. He needs to finish that. And he works at the movie theater, but they only let him work like 1 or 2 days a week. When he first started, he would work like four or five shifts a week, and then they immediately cut him down. So I don't know. Good kid. All right. So wait, Walmart base pay is 18. No, he said 16. Which, I don't know. That sounds a little much for me. I was thinking 12 or something, but I don't know. Shake and bake for pork. Let's see. Glenn says, after over a decade of chasing aromatics with no result, I'm checking out the Gawith and Hogarth aromatics made with real tobaccos, not awful goopy Cavendish. Well, let us know how that goes, Glenn. I bet you it's pretty tasty. Cherry cream and Kindle cream. Very nice. DJ's Den likes Sam Gawith. Perfection. Smells good enough to eat. Oh, yeah. The Gawiths, they know how to flavor their stuff for sure. The Black Double X flake smells like steak. So good. Well, guys, I'm hitting nearly the bottom of this pipe. I've had a few samples of whiskey, and I've had a very good time chatting with all of you. We've been on for just about an hour and a half. So I think it would be appropriate to call it a night. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Cherry Ambrosia by Mac Barron smells great. Yep. Let's see Perfection. Let's see. Perfection is very subtle vanilla, hardly noticeable, says DJ's Den. Very cool. Andrew, have a good one too. See Daniel. Seen you made a video a while back on an order you got from Smoking Pipes that came with Exotic Passion with black colored square tin, something citrus. How was it? Haven't gotten into it yet, but I need to. I want to. Old Hollywood Briar, thanks for chatting. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. Nice folks at the Storytellers Pipe got me going. Super friendly and great prices. That's my plug. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate it. Good night, Mark. Texas BS. You have a good evening as well. Keep your powder dry. Yep. Piping, California. Good night. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Wash your ass. Wash your hands. And just don't touch your face except if you're brushing your teeth. Let's see. Mr. Simba, have a good night, Derek. Stay safe. You too. DJ's Den, have a good night. Chris Garcia, thanks for the chat. You too. Robbie, Britt, good night all. Daniel, thanks for the chat. You're welcome. Yeah, wash my beard. Absolutely. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good night, and don't smell my beard right now because there's coronavirus.